Last video, we talked about something that most people quietly recognized but never admitted out loud. That you're not actually working towards success. You're addicted to the idea of it. The planning, the podcasts, the late-night motivation, it all feels like progress, but none of it is movement. It's a comfortable illusion that keeps you feeling driven while you stay completely still. And if that hit you, stay with me, because what I'm about to explain is the exact reason that cycle never breaks on its own. The thing happening inside your brain every single day that nobody ever named for you. You don't avoid work because you're lazy. You avoid it because your brain is exhausting itself before the work even begins. And until you understand how that actually works, nothing changes. Think honestly about how your day goes. You wake up with real intention, not fake intention, real. Today feels different. And then somewhere between that feeling and actually sitting down to do the thing, something happens. You don't make a decision to avoid it. You just don't start. Instead, you do things that sit right next to productive without actually being productive. You reorganize something. You check your phone. You watch a video about focus and discipline. You make another coffee and tell yourself you're getting into the right headspace. Hours pass. Evening comes, and you're exhausted. Genuinely, physically exhausted. But when you actually look at what got done, the answer is nothing. Nothing moved, nothing changed. And somehow you are more drained than if you had worked a full, hard day. That feeling is real, but the reason behind it is not what you think. Psychologists call it cognitive friction. And here is exactly what it means. Simply, clearly, so it sticks. When a task exists in your mind, something you know you're supposed to do, your brain does not pause and wait for you to be ready. It keeps that task open and running in the background the entire time, no matter what else you're doing. While you're scrolling, while you're tidying, while you're watching that discipline video, your brain is simultaneously processing the thing you're avoiding, holding it active, keeping it loaded. So you're not resting while you procrastinate. You are working, just working against yourself instead of for yourself. Picture this. You're sitting in a car, engine fully on, foot pressed hard on the gas pedal, but the car is in park. The engine is screaming, the fuel is burning fast, the heat is climbing, and you are going absolutely nowhere. That is your brain every hour you spend in avoidance. You are burning through your mental fuel, your focus, your clarity, your capacity, not on the work, but on the war of not doing it. So by the time you finally decide to start, there's almost nothing left. The tank is empty, and you wonder why you can't concentrate, can't push through, can't seem to make yourself do the simplest things. It's not weakness. You spent everything you had on the resistance. And here's what deepens the damage. That guilt you carry when you try to rest, the reason your rest never actually recovers you, that is your brain refusing to let go of the open loop. Your brain is wired to hold unfinished things in active memory. It will keep pulling your attention back to the undone task even when you're trying to switch off. Because to your brain, unfinished means unresolved, and unresolved means unsafe to fully relax. So you end up locked between two states that both drain you, too mentally empty to work, too guilty and restless to actually rest, and you cycle between them, getting less from both, until the day ends and the whole thing resets tomorrow. Now take that one day and stretch it across a year.
Every day you live in that cycle, the gap between the person you are and the person you're capable of being grows. Not dramatically, not all at once, but quietly, steadily, in a direction you don't notice until you look back and realize how far it's gone. You'll watch people around you move forward, people who are not more talented than you, people who don't have advantages you don't have. And the difference won't be that they found some formula or unlocked some secret level of motivation. The difference will simply be that they stopped spending their energy on the internal fight and started putting it directly into the work, imperfect, uncomfortable, before they felt fully ready. That version of you is not gone, but it is dimming. Every single day you choose the avoidance, the next choice to do otherwise becomes slightly harder. The pattern solidifies, and what began as procrastination slowly, quietly starts to feel like just who you are, like your ceiling, like your limit. And that is the real loss, not the missed day, the eroding belief that you are actually capable of something different. So, hear this clearly. The task sitting in front of you does not get lighter while you wait. The friction does not soften the longer you leave it. Every day you carry it undone, it costs you more. More background energy, more quiet guilt, more of that slow, heavy feeling you can't quite explain, but carry everywhere. You already know what needs to be done. You knew before you clicked on this video. This video is about to end. And the moment it does, your brain is going to look for something easier, something comfortable, something that doesn't require anything from you. Not because you're broken or weak, but because avoidance is a deeply worn path, and your brain will always default to what it knows unless you consciously, deliberately choose otherwise. So the only question that actually matters right now is not whether this made sense to you. It's what you do in the next 5 minutes. When the screen goes dark, when no one is watching, when nothing external is pushing you, when the only thing standing between the life you keep imagining and the one you're actually living is a single, quiet decision. You know what it is. You've known longer than you'd like to admit.